just stuck the gun straight to the back of my head and pulled the trigger. I couldn't believe it, over a fake post.
An Indianapolis man recovering after being wounded during a home invasion on the city's west side.
CBS 4's Jesse Wells spoke to that victim, as you saw, who explains firsthand what led to that violence.
The victim spent the last few days in the hospital after being shot in the back of the neck inside his own home here behind me. Luckily, that victim survived his injuries and lived to tell the tale. He says the violence all started with a post on social media. Early Monday morning, two armed thieves stormed into a West Side home intent on robbing a 64-year-old man as he slept.
He said, "Where the money at? Where the money at? I seen what you posted on Facebook. Where the money at?"
Anthony says 2 days before the attempted robbery, someone called him broke on social media, so he posted this picture of a stack of cash from an old Facebook memory, only to find himself explaining to his attacker that it wasn't his money.
I kept trying to beat in his head that it was fake. I said, "Man, it was a prank. It was fake."
Anthony says when the intruders realized there wasn't a pile of cash hidden inside the home here on Patricia Street, they didn't just leave. Instead, after repeatedly pistol whipping and choking him, one of the suspects shot him execution style in the back of the neck.
He just stuck the gun straight to the back of my head and pulled the trigger. I couldn't believe it, over a fake post. Came out right there. I couldn't believe it, man.
The bullet exited through Anthony's chest. Shortly after the suspects fled, police showed up and rushed Anthony to the hospital in critical condition, unsure if he'd survive.
Man, this is wild. So as you guys heard, it's all started when someone called this guy broke on social media. And then he went and posted, a memory of, a stack of cash, and, some guys came, while he was asleep, invaded his home and ended up shooting him in the back of the neck. Man, he's lucky to be alive, and although it is your social media, you have the freedom to post whatever you want to post on social media, and I'm glad he did survive. But it just shows you the dangers of when you're showing off for social media, man, and you got people who are lurking and watching all the time. And especially, you never know who follow or who you have as friends, or some people do, but it's you can have plenty of friends, and they could also tip somebody else off or anything like that. It could be a number of different things, but this Facebook post put him in danger to where he almost lost